What's up, guys? Today we're doing a kicking conditioning workout. If you guys want strong, clean, controlled kicks, there are a few really important muscle groups. The first is your hip flexors, the things that control your leg movement at the base of the hip. Next is your glutes that pull your leg back, your quads that help you push down, and your hamstring that pulls your leg up. Not only that, but also the muscles in your ankle and calf that help stabilize your leg and balance your body are extremely important if you want good kicks. This workout is gonna focus on targeting those muscles and making them stronger. So with that said, let's get started. We're gonna start our workout with a 2-minute long dynamic warm-up. To do this, you can literally just bounce and kind of work back and forth for about 2 minutes. Just trying to get your heart rate up and get your muscles moving. This workout will probably take you about half an hour or an hour without the magic of editing or really good cardio. Now, it's not super extreme. All of these exercises are pretty basic and you can do them at home. But if you want to do them really well, just do them in repetition. If one of these workouts isn't enough for you, do it twice in a row, 3 times in a row, until you get strong legs that will help you do good, clean, consistent kicks. Because kicking is an essential part of tricking. And if you can't do good kicks, you're not gonna be a good tricker. It's just not gonna look good. And if you have really weak legs, that's definitely not gonna help when it comes to doing your kicks. Whew, starting to lose my breath. I like doing just a little taekwondo bounce back and forth. I think it's a good warm up for me. Definitely gets my heart rate up and gets my legs moving. Plus, I just feel kind of cool doing it. Reminds me of my youth back in taekwondo. A little bit more of this and then I think I'll be good to go. It's been about 2 minutes. Probably a little bit less, I don't know, I don't have a timer on me. It's not really about hitting the number exactly, but about doing the work and getting that workout, and specifically for a warm-up, getting your heart rate up. All right, that's enough of that. Our first exercise is the leg lift, and we're going to be doing 60 total. Now that sounds like a lot, but we're gonna be breaking it up. To do a leg lift, you just stick your leg out in front and you lift it up as high as you can. Get to at least hip level, get to shoulder level if you can. Now you can do them in front of your body, to the side of your body, and behind your body. That's how we're going to be splitting them up. We're going to be doing 10 on both sides in front of our body, 10 on both sides to the side of our body, and then 10 on both sides behind our body. If you need to take a break between the sets, that's totally fine. The goal is to get all 60, but please, there's no rush. Take your time. Our second exercise is the leg hold. The leg lift does a great job of training your dynamic strength, but it doesn't do much for your static holding ability. That's why we're going to do the leg hold. To do this, we're just going to stick one leg in front of our body, to the side of our body, and behind our body. And as we do this, we're going to be holding it for as long as we can. Try and keep your leg at least at the level of your hips and just hold it there. The longer you can hold it, the better. What I recommend is do 6 of these total. Both sides in front, both sides to the side, and both sides behind you. But each time you do it, really go for your max. Hold your leg up for as long as you can. If you can do 1 minute, you have some serious leg strength. Our third exercise is one of my personal favorites, and that is the chamber hold. To do this, you literally just get into a chamber position and you hold it for as long as you can. This is a common exercise in a ton of Taekwondo classes because it's really good at building the muscles to help you stabilize your body while you perform a kick. The entire time I'm holding this chamber position, my base leg is working to balance my body. My foot is in constant motion to balance myself from the counter motion of my arms and the other things I'm doing with my body. If you can get really good and really stable in a chamber hold, that will translate to a ton of your other tricks because your body will just be more balanced. Now, what I recommend is do this on both sides and just hold it for as long as you can. I've seen some athletes do this for like 2, 3, 5 minutes at a time. If you're struggling to get your balance, a few like fun little pieces of advice are to grab the invisible pole or to stick your finger in your belly button. If you do either of these things, it might just help you balance because your body will do the work as your mind focuses on something else, like why the heck is my finger in my belly button? But that is the chamber hold. Like I said, guys, do this on both sides and just hold for as long as you can. Our fourth exercise is the calf raise. If you want good pointed toes, whenever you do any kick, you need a strong calf. And it's not hard to develop a strong calf. You can just do a ton of calf raises. If you're new to this, what I recommend is finding a wall for support and just doing a calf raise on both feet, getting to a full extension, and then relaxing all the way to the ground. Now, I've built up a certain tolerance to this, so this doesn't feel like a good workout. What I like to do is I'll wrap one leg behind the other, and I'll just do a single foot calf raise. What I recommend for you guys is to do 20 single foot calf raises on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It doesn't take a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for good measure. I should do 5 more on this side. All right. And that is the calf raise. It's a really easy exercise, and trust me, if you do a ton, it will be much easier to point your toes whenever you do any sort of kick. Our fifth exercise is the lunge squat. To do this, just get your legs about shoulder width, maybe double shoulder width apart, and dip down to put your knee just above the ground, but don't touch it. This is a lunge squat. It's a great exercise for training functional movement of the hips, as well as conditioning your quads and hamstrings to help you move better and stronger. What I'd recommend is to do 15 on each side. Our final 3 exercises are all variations of basic tricking kicks. And our first one is the slow front kick. To do this, you just execute a front kick as slow as you can, getting in a fighter stance and then moving in to your chamber position, going nice and slow. Once you get to your chamber, start to extend to kick your target and then pull it back in and return to your original fighter stance. Now try and do this literally as slow as you can. This will help build the static strength to help you execute good kicks, while also giving you just an amazing workout for your base leg, your hip flexors, your hamstrings, your glutes, everything that has to work to keep your body nice and upright as you do this. Now that one was a little bit fast, but you can tell my body is starting to get tired. What I'd recommend is to do 5 nice slow front kicks on each side, so that way you can better condition your leg, and so that way you can have more control as you perform your kicks. Because you want to be able to control your leg mid-kick and change it if you really want. Now I'm going to do 5 more on my other side. Again, trying to go nice and slow. Oh, this side is so much harder. But guys, remember, it's not always going to be easy. These exercises aren't meant to be super challenging, but they're not meant to be easy either. You're trying to get a workout. After doing this, I want my body to be sore. I want to know that I've done good work to do a strong workout, to better prepare my body to do better kicks in the future. And to do that, I need to put in the effort and just try my best. That's what I'd recommend for all of you guys as well. I'm gonna do one more. Chamber, extend, rechamber, and return. Nice and easy. Next, we're gonna do the static round to hook kick. To do this, what I recommend is find a wall to support your body weight and get up in a chamber position, and then pivot your legs to the side. Get your hip in the optimal hip turnover position. Then from here, you're going to execute a slow round kick, kicking past your target. And then once you get to the other side, you're gonna do a slow hook kick, returning to the original position. Then you're just going to do this over and over and over again. I recommend doing like 10, 15 on each side. This is a great exercise to get your hips more flexible, but also to help you train your hip turnover, so that way you can execute kicks with good martial intent and good martial form. You want these to be nice and strong, and you really want to get a nice range of motion, and you want to be kicking right across your target. If you do all of that, this drill becomes an excellent way to train your kicks to better throw them in the future. Plus, it's fun, it's easy, and if you get a target in front of you, you can actually just kick it back and forth like a little cat toy. Our final exercise is the Sidekick Breeze. To do this, you just execute a side kick, the most aesthetic one you can, and right after you perform your kick, you try and freeze your body in that position. This is a great demonstration kick, but it's also a great exercise to help train your hip flexor, your hip turnover, and to just get good kicking technique and all of your other tricks. If you can do a solid, good side kick freeze, it's a great way to show you have good kicks, and that will translate over to good variations in tricking like the dragonfly, because it's the same kick that you perform when doing this drill. Trust me, if you guys do these exercises with good technique over and over and over again, you will be perfectly conditioning your legs, hips, and ankles to do good kicks. And trust me, if you want to be a good tricker, you need good kicks. If you guys liked the content of this video, consider looking at the Mastering Curriculum. It's a series of ebooks dictating my tricking philosophy. It has theory, knowledge, everything you really need to understand the sport of tricking and to just get a far deeper knowledge. This workout is going to be a section of the Practical Training Manual, one of the next ebooks I'm writing. The goal is to have a 5-volume series, and I've already written the first 3. The 4th is going to be the Practical Training Manual, and I am beyond excited to get it done. Expect it to be out in about a month or 2, but until then, if you want more mastering tricking, just go to howtomastertricking.com, and pick up the Mastering Curriculum Volumes 1 through 3. Volume 1 is just $10, and guys, that is so cheap compared to the knowledge that you're getting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, of course, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more educational tricking content. And if you want to go deeper with mastering tricking, you could become a patron. For just $1 a month, you get direct access to me, along with a ton of other rewards. But thank you again, and have a lovely day.